turn down my ears so I can think. But hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are, whenever you are. Hello. Yeah, I'm a practical eccentric and I'm here for opening a can of Monster, apparently. But also to play Subnautica. So, I'm gonna have a sip. I'm gonna say, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. It's been an all right week so far. I am trying to think of like anything that's major happened. Nothing major, just kind of a chill week. Yeah, just kind of making my way through life. Nothing terribly exciting, but also nothing terribly like bad. So I'll take a mundane week every now and then, you know, to change it up a little bit from all the chaos. I was just telling my husband, it's like, I really don't have anything as a backup since this theoretically should be the end of Subnautica tonight, but I have no idea how much time I need for it. So I warned him, like, this stream could be an hour, although I will do something if there's only an hour left, or it could be who knows how long. So who knows? But I was just trying to give him a heads up just in case he was wondering if I'm late. And he's like, well, you could just quickly download Subnautica 2. And I said, well, I'm not playing Subnautica 2 next. I'm playing Below Zero next. And he went, oh. But I'm not prepared to jump into that tonight either. So, and that's just also a good transition to mention that you may be wondering if you have been hanging out with me. Hello, Miss Bama. Why my stream schedule this week includes Dreamlight Valley, since the last time I was streaming, I mentioned that I probably would not be doing Dreamlight Valley for several weeks. And it's just because if we wrap up Subnautica tonight, it seemed like it was more logical to put a Dreamlight Valley stream in between Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero than it was to interrupt Subnautica Below Zero in a couple of weeks. So that's why we're doing it that way. I might still have to do another Dreamlight Valley stream mid-July maybe, or near the end of July, just depending on events and what, you know, stuff I've gotten done and how far I've gone in Subnautica Below Zero. Anyway, but yeah, that's the reason I did that this week, is just because if we finish this tonight, it would be really easy to be like, okay, we'll have one stream in between, and then next week we will kick off Below Zero, which I'm excited about. But yeah, I remember thinking to myself as I was putting my stream schedule out, I was like, I just said very confidently how much I was not going to be doing Dreamlight Valley for 2, maybe 3 weeks. And here I am putting it in the very next week. So it's funny to me. Anyway, the card of the night is Wonder. Another first time card. See, all I had to do was take a break, and now I start getting all these new cards. Wonder. It's a wonderful thing to be in a state of wonder. And when I am a good audience to my life becomes better and better theater. When something delightful happens, I can shout encore and be tickled when it happens again. When something maddening happens, I can laugh it off. Either way, I'm glad I got a ticket to the show. It's interesting. It's interesting to like view your life almost like in wonder, like it's a show. It's an interesting idea. A way to choose positivity. All right. Don't forget to look at your life and wonder. And shout encore for the things that are really good. Maybe you'll get them again. All right. Interesting that we started getting new cards after I took that week off. Because I was starting to get repeats. I wonder if I was starting to feel like I was in a rut and maybe the cards could sense it. The universe was like, you're in a rut, woman. Go out of town. All right, let's see if we can get ourselves set up. I need to click buttons. I need to do things. Oh, look at that. The music just ended. Crazy pants. All right, I love it when it works out like that. Like, I just love that. I don't know why. It's not even that big of a deal. It's just funny that it was like, oh, perfect timing. All right, so now I can do this, and I can do this, and I can click play. And now I have to figure out where the plants are that I need. Holy crap. Why don't you play? There you go. All right. Oh, and I need to turn up my ears. How are you, Bama? I hope you're doing well.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, but I'm not outside.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Warning, emergency power only.
Excuse
Power
me.
restored.
I would say
Primary systems online.
full. Why would you be mad at me about power? It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. Why, look, I'm full health, full food, full water. Look at that. That's cool. So, I need to find a crystalline. And I need the eye stalk plant. And whatever that other one's called. What was it called? Like crown something? Doing good. Need to put a stop to all the game madness. Uh-oh. How crazy are you going? And I honestly, I wonder if you've been like getting influenced by all. I mean, I've seen like Gigi's been playing a ton of games. Sem's been playing a ton of games. Granny's been playing a ton. Like, feel like everybody's playing a ton of different games right now. And sometimes I'm like, just don't even look. Misty's been playing a few different games. Like, just everybody's been playing games. Well, I mean, that's kind of what we do. Generally speaking here on the YouTubes. But yeah. It's been tough allowing that information to get into my wish list and into my radar, because I was really guarded before, you know, like a year ago, and then I was like, screw it. It's been really hard. 4 new games and a few demos. Solarpunk, I just saw that splash screen for Solarpunk. I was like, oh, don't look at it. I mean, it's still on my radar, but it's one of those things where it's like, I can wait. It can wait. I can be patient. What was I looking for? Oh, the enzymes. They were up near the top. But I feel your pain. Like, I bought games last fall that I'm still holding, still waiting on. And I really should make some time for them, but, you know. Now I saw the trailer for Alien Isolation 2, and now my algorithm's getting flooded with all the people that got to play, like, the little bit that they had available at whatever the convention or thing, whatever it was that they were at, where it got announced. I don't even know which one it is. That's how far removed I am from that kind of thing. But, so now I've been reactions to the, you know, the thing that they were able to play of Alien Isolation 2, and I'm like, Solarpunk is co-op. That's nice. Well, my husband left or started playing Windrose while we were still in the middle of Sons of the Forest. And then I keep thinking we're going to get back to Sons of the Forest, but he played that, and then he played Subnautica 2 as far as he was willing to play it. Sea Crown Seed. I feel like I've seen it. Anyway, and we still haven't gotten back to Sons of the Forest, because my first thought was, ooh, co-op. Because my husband and I are always trying to find co-op games that we both are into. But that eye stalk seed, I need to figure out where the hell that is. All right. That's the next thing I want to look at. But we don't need another game that we're in the middle of a game right now. Although I have been, at some point I wouldn't mind doing, you know, like gaming together here, like separate from my real life, you know? Because usually when I'm looking for co-op games, I'm either looking for my husband and I, or like maybe a couple of our friends, and then my kids. But none of them ever want to play the games. Well, that's not true. My husband and I play a lot of games together. But like my kids never want to play the games I want to play. punks. Not blueprints. Geological data? No. Indigenous life forms? Flora. There we go. Okay, exploitable. But yes. I do have solar punk on my radar too. Okay, so those all said exploitable, but they were not what I needed. So land, it's not going to be any of this though. Pink cap, speckled rattler. It's not any of those. These things are some of the ones I need to find because they should be near where I need to go. Oh, sounds like we have company. Eye stalk, this one. Cave dwelling tuber dotted with luminescent photosensitive eyes. These eyes may in some way direct the twisted growth, the stems themselves in reaction to other light sources. See, I think those are near these anchor pods. Or other environmental conditions. So I need to figure out where the hell those things are. Got witch spire. I don't even know what that is. Giant cove tree, jelly shroom, membrane tree. But that's not what this was called. It was called sea crown. I could have sworn I found something that was like that, though. But none of these are it. Tiger plant, tree leech, veined nettle, violet bow, writhing weed. Okay, so I think there's a couple of strategies I could take. I could try and go back to the surface and go to the different life pods because I feel like there's at least one that's near where those plants I'm trying to find. The other strategy is I could go down to the way down deep containment unit with the friendly Sea Emperor and try and use the warp gates to go to the different areas and see if one of them leads me, because it almost feels like they might. Like, go through here to get this one component, go through this other one to get this one component. Okay. But before I do any of that, apparently I have to look up this game called Witchspire. All right, Witchspire. The heck are you? Oh, looks like there's fighting. Looks pretty. You fly around on broomsticks, it looks like. And building. Well, it won't hurt to put it on the wish list. It's fine. Okay. Fine. Okay. So I think the faster thing to do would be to try and go to the base, the deep down base, and then go through the warp gates that are connected to that base. Because there's only 4 of them. And then if that doesn't work out, then we can go back up to the surface and we can start going around to the different life pods. Because I swear there's a life pod near that biome. And I feel like that's at least where one of the things is that I need, if not both. So anyway, let's see. I need to go to not that warp gate. Not warp gate? No. Lost River further down. That is, I think, where I need to go because I think there's a Lost River Gateway, so that's where I need to go. And I need to grab a crystalline on the way. You know what else I could use, just in case I need it? It's a bunch of these. It's not going to hurt anything to grab them. There. I feel like that's a satisfying number. Not that. Not that. That one. Alright. But yeah, that sea crown thing, I keep thinking I scanned something that was like that, you know? And it's just driving me nuts that I can't for the life of me remember. Yeah, y'all are very noisy. That one I screwed up my momentum. That's alright. Uh-oh, I lost where I needed to go. Was it not this way? Oh. I need to go up and then left. That's what I need to do. But I also still need to grab a whatchamahoots. Crystalline. There we go. There it is. But there should be plenty of crystalline up there. Just trying to check out the plant life that's here. Like, maybe there's like one little thing I've overlooked. The answer was no, those are roots. God dang it. I can't see right above me. Will you go up? Oh, it's like a little elevator. And yeah. Oh, what? I thought there was just enough of a ridge there to get on there. Is that a diamond? I swear to God. Is that what that is? Oh, there's no little ridge there. Because I spent all that time last time looking for diamonds over here, and there were none. And I was like, well, maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it's just quartz. Is that a freaking diamond right there? Now that I'm not looking for it, you know? All right, I have to know. Because I was looking forever last time. Freaking hell. What the hell? And there's quartz right there, as if to tease me. All right, but I'm looking for crystalline too, yeah? Now, our friend is here somewhere. That looks like lead. Let's see, crystalline. It'd be really great if I could find just one. Aha! Gimme, gimme. Now, I kind of feel like I should grab more than just one, just in case, because I'm here. But also, I kind of want to hurry back. So let's see, where do I need to go? Not there, over there. So I could kind of sweep around and see if I can see any others real quick. I do feel better knowing that there was at least one diamond in here. It may not have been a ton of... Hey, that's a magnetite. I'm going to grab it out of principle. It may not be a ton of diamonds, but I do feel better knowing that I probably had at least seen one. And therefore, I'm not crazy, at least for this particular thing. Yeah. Any second now, our friend's gonna make an appearance. And then I probably have to leg it. Hear you. Swear I heard him. Ow. Where are you, Fran? Alright, where the hell is that warp gate that I'm trying to get to? There it is. Why's everything gotta make such delightful sounds? Oh, this is a dead end. I thought it was just like a little tunnel, not just a dead end. What the frick? Stop getting stuck. Unacceptable. Let me the hell out. La 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 la. Good, let's go out here where it's big empty space so he can come right at me. Y'all? Go away. I don't... Aha! Hi, friends! Why don't you go attack somebody else? Oh, no. He's mad at me. Perfect. Goodbye. 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 Okay. Nope. Oh, okay. Oh, hi. You were awfully close, friend. Do not. Flirting with disaster. Exactly. Well, if we are as close to the end as I think we might be, there's not going to be much more risky behavior to be had, and so, I don't know. You gotta push it. Can I actually get through with my prawn? Or am I going to cause myself problems? Maybe. Okay. Because I may not even come back this way. I may just go from a different direction. Because what I really want to do is explore the other warp gate places. Oh. That was weird. Okay. So we're gonna do this one. Why are we stuck? Don't be stuck. Now, if I get out, go ahead and repair.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes, yes, thank you. All right, so we'll go through here. And we'll look around this biome, wherever we end up. I don't remember which ones are which. Oh, well, I guess we're going down here. Ooh, can I drill you? Oh my god, I hate those guys. It shouldn't give me that much delight. Is this back up, though? I don't want to go back up. Oh, there. Ah! Lord, help me. Apparently, I'm going to have no coordination tonight. That's going to be great. Oh! I didn't realize we were in water already. So that's cool. We aren't in water. Those mushrooms are land-based. That bone shark's out of bounds. It's doing some weirdness. Ah! You! Bite me. Oh, I mean, don't bite me. Hey! Is that an eye stalk? Check it. First try. Like I had a plan and everything. Oh, that's not an eye stalk plant. That's the eye stalk plant. I was like, wait. Inventory full. Oh, this was the mistake I made. Let's pick up all the acid mushrooms. Not leave ourselves any room for anything else. Nope, that's not the button. Now, will it rot? No. Good. That's all right. As long as they don't shoot me too much. No, 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 no. Go in there. Now, where exactly are we? See, I can't remember. That's quartz. Where's my... It's 1200. Because there is a place that I have yet to actually get to that you really don't want to go. And I have been avoiding it. Ah, these are those Strider guys. I really didn't explore over here. Oh, you guys are loud. I didn't really explore over here. So I'm wondering if there's anything I've actually missed over here. You know? But... well, there's still stuff that I could theoretically mine over here, so I'm gonna look. And look, a warper! Well, that's not what I wanted to find. I know how to find warpers. Yeah, I just want to look. Yeah. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Mm-hmm. Nope, not going that way. Nope. You guys are very vocal. It's kind of funny. I don't remember them being that vocal before. I also don't really remember them being colorful. Now, the first time I played this was on the Xbox. So I'm wondering, you know, how much of that is real memory and how much of that is not, you know? Okay, we're gonna wander this way where there's some bone sharks. I'm just gonna kind of look around. Don't. Just mind your business. I'm just passing through anyway. Well, I'm glad I found that one thing, you know? So there's the warp gate. I'm going to try and get back to it. I was just trying to make kind of a little wide look around as I kind of circle back to it. Just to see if maybe I go, oh, look. Don't. I'm ready for your face. But that's just one component left for that, yeah? It's just the crown thing. I didn't really go to the right. I went forward because of the stocky things. So I'm going to go over here just a little bit and see if there's anything over here. Mm. Hey! Hey! Look! It's freaking blue baskety things. It may not be what I need, but I friggin' found them. I hear you. You can leave me alone, sir. Oh, God. Hey. Oh. You stuck, friend? You stuck? That's where he comes and barrels straight at me. Part of me wants to hang out here for a minute, though, because it's recharging my power saw. Why? Why did the music start doing that? What is that about? That was not okay. Like, no thanks. Okay. Do we see any weird plants that I have not scanned? Frickin' go. Oh, that's not a light button. What are you flippa doing? I keep waiting for his face to come straight at me. Hey, buddy. Oh, nice flippa doing again. So how's everybody doing? Just casual. Just hanging out. making our friends. Okay. Let us say he waited till I picked up my can so I didn't have my hand on my controls. 96%. Oh, you know what I don't have? Can you go? Can you just go? For a second? For like a second. Can you just go for like a second? Okay. He is looking for me. He absolutely is. He is like, I know they're here. All right. I'm not seeing anything that seems like I am a strange plant that you have not gotten yet. But we got repaired and we got recharged, so I will take it. You know? Oh, no. You guys, on the other hand, forgot they were here, too. They're everywhere. They're looking for some trouble. Well, I feel like I'm pretty convinced, like, they're not what I'm looking for. Ooh, oh, I forgot about you guys, too. Not here. Nope. 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 God, there's so many here. Holy crap on a cracker. All right. That's one of the Degassi bases, isn't it? What is that? It's an egg of some sort. That's going to be that electrical guy, isn't it? Yeah, I remember this base. Okay. I kind of want that egg. I'm not going to lie. Man, I remember the first time we were here, I was like, run for your life. And now I'm like, hey, can I get that egg? Where can I park for like 2 seconds? Not where I want to be. Excuse me. I'm busy. Hey, man.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Nope. Well, where did we end up? Big Gun Island. Warp Gate. Okay. Well, I kind of feel like I should go back to the warp gate that I was at and go through another one. Since this biome does not seem to be... The hell was that? Did it actually give me something? It did not. Okay. Excuse me. Who's making noise? Need to be quiet. What is... Oh, that's... Okay. Where was that warp gate then? Nope. Ooh, dead in the water, dead in the water, dead in the water. Alright, get the fuck out. No, man. Get off of whatever you're stuck on, you stupid thing. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I lost him. Or at least lost him enough to not feel like I can't pause for a second and refocus myself. Alright. I need to be going that way. Mm-hmm. I hear you, man. Which means we gotta go back out and see our friend. Yeah. Yeah, man. Whatever.
Seek fluid intake.
Whatever. Your fluid intake can wait. Like, I'm busy trying not to die or get zapped. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, what was that? What was that sound? Unacceptable is what that sound was. Is it these things? By any chance? Why am I stuck? Oh, did I land on it? Oh, quickly. Okay. Okay. That's where we're headed. I'm gonna avoid this friend. Thanks for letting us come over. To do it again sometime. Really? I don't know who you are, but I'm busy dangling right now. Probably a bone shark if I had to guess. Alright, I need to look at what that plant says. I mean, I'm assuming it says membrane tree because that's what it was. Oh my gosh, it is so dark. I wonder if that bone shark will still be in here. Hanging out where there's no water, you know. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Thank you. Okay. So that's the second warp gate, technically, because the first one was the Lost River. And now that we know we're not gonna... It's not I for inventory, woman. Membrane tree seed. Okay, so it's not that. I'm drinking fluids. And I'll eat these peepers, even though I should have done it in the other order, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. I didn't overfill my water anyway. It would have masked the same. It just feels wrong to eat the salty things after I drink the fluids. All right. So then we'll go through this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things and 4 warp gates. The one I just went through had one thing. It was the eye stalk thingy. The one for the Lost River had the ghost weed, theoretically. And this is all still just a theory, really. I know I went through one of these where it was like, oh, look, there's the fungal sample. It might be this one. I don't remember. And there's the bulb bush. Maybe it's with the big mushrooms. Because I don't think it's here. I think we looked around a little bit, didn't we? When we came and got the bulb bush. So I don't think it's something here. I already have one of those eggs. You can't hold shift to run in this game. I keep wanting to. Don't zap me. Don't zap me. No, I don't want to go too far that way. Because that's dunes. Okay, but I feel like we looked around here quite a bit. Because I got all excited about the bulb bushes. I'm just going to take a little bit more of a cursory thing, and then maybe I'll go look where the fungal sample was, because for all I know, there was plant life that I completely ignored there. I don't remember. Okay, and then it's this area. Oh, hi. Yep, I thought that's where we were. You just... stay over there, sir. You just stay over there, sir. You don't electrocute me, please. I have other things that I'm more worried about than you. This is where I turn around and he's like right there. No, what? Stop. Excuse you. Busy. You're busy. You know, you could be peaceful if you wanted to be. I've seen examples. Alright. Oh my god, stop. I am leaving. Okay. So... we'll go to the other warp gate. And see if maybe it's near the mushroomy place. And if it's not, then we'll head back to the base. And we'll see about... Well, no, because the whole reason I was looking... I was going to go back to my base was so that I could go look near the pods so that I could find the gaseous blue wicker looking things. But I found them now, so I don't really need to do that. I just wish I could, for the life of me, remember the crown. I feel like I have like this memory of it, but it's not on my data bank, which makes me think I'm just have a false memory of something. Or a memory that's not from this playthrough. Or maybe not even this game. Okay, so not here. Yeah, hi. Because you would have thought that it would have been like... That's an egg. At first I was like, oh my god, did I just find it? No. Although I wonder if that's a ray egg. Is that a different egg than I found before? Because it's pretty. Still not I for inventory. Old habits die hard. And escape does not get me out of menus. I've been playing this game and yet still. The autopilot is so strong. Okay. So here we are with the mushrooms. I don't think those are scannable things. Tree spawn. Well, it didn't tell me my inventory was full, so that makes me think that it's not. That. Alright. But there's really not any plant life here. I mean, there's like the things growing on the tree or on the mushrooms. Random lithium. But on the ground, there's almost nothing. It's just kind of this grass. And I feel like if we leave the protection of the mushrooms, we might find a friend out there. Because that looks suspicious. That ground over there. So... if... the only other warp gate is the one that goes directly to the big gun base. And there is stuff growing over there. I thought I had been really thorough scanning it all. But perhaps I am misremembering. Okay, so that's... Big Gun Island is over that way. So it might be better to just go back through the warp gate, though. Because that's the only other warp gate that leads away from that base in the deep. Don't get stuck. Do not get stuck. Some of these things are so tight. Which is fine, but also, damn. You know? Like, come on now. Alrighty. So we'll go back through the other one. And after that, I'm not sure. We could go ahead and finish the Neptune thing, because we're going back to the base after... What the freaking frack? We'll go back to the base to do that. Hey, Chicky, you want to give me any pointers to where to find this last piece? That'd be great. Be so awesome. You just hanging out with your babies? I'm working on it. Honestly, if I could have found it last time, I would have totally found it and given it to you. I would have given you all whatever you asked me for. Just soon help you. Did you just... What? Felt like I landed on something. That was weird. Okay. Ka-chunk. So I'm trying to think of a way, if I do have to Google, is there a way I can Google without having to go, just tell me exactly where it's at? And what I was just thinking about is I was like, oh, I wonder if I could Google what are all of the biomes in Subnautica? Because that would tell me, if nothing else, which one I'm looking for, you know? Because I would really like to figure it out, you know? That would be the ideal. But I also don't want to just run around for 14 million years. Particularly while streaming. You know, that's not exciting. Unless I just go flirt with danger a bunch. Which is entertaining, but is not productive. And I feel like there were some caves kind of over here. Come on. That maybe were interesting and had potential. But exactly where, I don't remember. Mostly because whenever I was over here, I was nervous and or stressing about getting away from things. There's a cave. That's something I'm looking for. But I think these are just these beginner area plants. So I know there's the shallow area. And there's land, which is very, very limited. It's one of the only things I haven't really looked at. And then there's the dunes. And then there's the lava zone. The Lost River. But I don't know the other names of the other ones. There's like the red grassy area. There's the shallows. There's the place where the bulb bushes grow. And then there's the one where like the wickery things grow. But there's the mushroom forest, which is where we just were. There's like the dead zone. That's the one that I have not actually gotten close enough to trigger anything about. Because I am aware of it already. So I'm like, you know what? I don't even need to go there. I don't even need. That's why anytime I'm like, that looks like it might be what that is. I just don't even bother going that way, you know? Oh, you fucker. I thought I was moving quickly enough for him not to come to me, but apparently that was incorrect. All right, so we're going back to base. Keeping our eyes peeled for anything that looks like it might have been something that we did not Consider. It's not something that I could track. I don't think. Guess we could look at the scanner room and see if maybe it's like, oh, now that you want to find this thing, you can track it now. That would be amazing. Hey! I doubt there's anything in there, but apparently that was a door I never cut. And I'm going to exercise my free will to not have to be a compulsive hoarder, and I'm just going to walk away from it. Well, is it walking if I'm, like, gliding through water? Perhaps not. Watch it be a shallows plant. Wouldn't that be messed up? Oh, hello. It would be messed up, but also kind of comical, I have to admit. Like, that would be really funny to me if it was like, oh yeah, all you had to do was slice this one plant. It's not going to be brain coral. Can you slice brain coral? You can? What the what? I feel like I need to just out of principle go get a brain coral now. I feel like there were a lot of plants that I just didn't even think about, like, taking on my first playthrough. You're kind of blue and glowy. Should I care about that? What's this? What kind of plant life is that? It's just the mushrooms. Okay. Wow! Okay, momentum was going the wrong way. Oh, Lord. Those are those fern thingies. Wow, that school of boomerangs, or boomerang-like things, was quite intense. Alright. Well, here we are. Oh, did I park that in there again? I thought I moved it out of there. You know what? I think I might have parked it back in there because I think I took that cruising around last time.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. Do I have a box just for acid mushrooms? Oh, look. I don't have that at all. Well, I still have this natural box. So I'm gonna stick these in here. And I'm gonna stick 2 of those in there. And then in the etc. box, I will shove that because I don't actually need it. I'm gonna take this ghost weed seed so I can put it over here in the current box because it needs to be in the current box. This is not. I'm gonna go put those eggs in the thingy. Diamonds. Magnetite. Oh, diamonds has its own box. Look at that. Totally spaced. Because I was trying to use up titanium. Magnetite. Hey, 3 now. Look at that. Freaking peepers coming out of my ears. Look at all these freaking peepers. Oh. I always forget that I'm still right next to the door, so it's like, oh, you want to get out, right? No. Oh, no. I love how he's just in my inventory. It's fine. Okay. So drop. And drop. All right. What? Actually, I could go ahead and grab that stuff, couldn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus steel, kyanite, and those. Nope. Excuse me? Oh, do I have to take it over to the thingy? That's what I have to do, right? Oh. Squirrel brain. Watch me go. Alright. And food. I really don't need to eat all of these peepers, but also... You know what? Since it was excessive, we'll just stick them in here. Why the hell not? Okay. I needed to move my seam off. Get up there.
All systems online.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Excuse me? Would you please? Thank you. Suppose I should clear out the creamsicles inventory. All these peepers. So many peepers. Okay then. Let's go put these acid mushrooms away. I guess I could go back to the island. Because I really haven't gone back to any land masses since I finished up the... You know, the Degassi stuff. So I guess I could go back there. I mean, I scanned stuff on there, so you'd think it would show up if it was there. That's it. I kind of wish it kept that music going. Get you hyped for it, you know? All right. Oh, the cockpit. Can I pin it from here? Freaking. See, I knew there was something else. I knew there was going to be something else. All right. There it is. You shit. All right. Cyclops shield generator. That's probably going to be the most difficult thing to get because I think I have the teeth. And if I don't have the quartz is not hard to get. Especially since it's only one enameled glass. In fact. Actually, you know what I should do is I should look at what the shield generator takes. That takes polyaniline. I don't think that's that difficult, though. It's like a blood oil and a something, right? Or does that blood oil go into something else? That goes into something. That goes into the benzene. That's hydrochloric acid, which is deep shroom. Hey, I just got deep shrooms like a freaking boss. Because I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I still needed the... Yes. Here they are. Showing up like I figured they might. All right. Yay. Because I can't remember if I actually have any quartz at the base. It's 2 quartz, though, yeah? That's all it is. There's salt, but I have plenty of salt right now. Don't I? Don't I have plenty of salt? Well, I'll grab it. Ah! Haha. What? Oh, I don't have anything to hit you with right now. That rendering was like seriously slow. You know, when you're down deep, it doesn't feel like it's quite as populated. There is stuff down there. It's not like there aren't little fishes and things. But it definitely feels more populated up here. Life pod 17. Like, this isn't something I can get, is it? Okay. Writhing weed. Yeah, so it's just like... That's why it's really driving me nuts. Like, I could have sworn I found something that said it was a crown. But if I did, it would have... I can't imagine it wouldn't have been scannable, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it would have had to have been scannable. Because that way I could have been like, oh, I just need to go back to that one place and get that thing. Because this game does a really good job of leading you without making you feel like you're being fed everything. Which makes me think I've missed it. Which is part of the reason I'm like, well, maybe if I just Google what all the biomes are, maybe that will be the thing that it tips my brain to go, oh yeah, I've totally forgot about that one place, you know? Which is obviously the one place that I need to go. It'd be nice if it was like that. I don't really need more quartz, but there is part of me that's like, maybe you should look around a little bit. In case. Y'all, chill the hell out. Those are tubey type things. Those are not brain type things. What the hell is that? What is that? Tree spawn. Not what I need. Alright. Which is the other reason I'm like, well, maybe I should go back to land. Because if I go back to land, maybe that's... Or like on top of one of these guys, maybe. Those are barnacles. Most of this stuff is stuff that grows down low. But they don't always all have the same things, you know? Wiggly. Oh. Just run into shit. That's fine. Ow, ow, ow. My ankle. Well. Just because I can. Why the hell not? All right. Yeah, and there are areas that I'm remembering that have not been in this game. So I'm like, oh, they must be from below zero. Since they're not here, you know? They didn't go in my... I don't have anything interesting in the storage, do I? Look at that. Brain coral sample. Oh, look, a power cell. I could just take that power cell. What does it take to make a power cell? Does it take a battery to make a power cell? It takes 2 batteries to make a power cell. You know what? Guess what we're doing? We're gonna pilfer those batteries so I don't have to make any more. I really don't need them, you know? I wonder how many plants I could plant in my containment unit. Have we hatched friends yet? Nope. Use planter. You can have that. And you can have this. I thought I planted a plant in here. Did I not plant a plant in here before? There's a plant now. Yeah. Maybe I should go get those other ones. So they're not just sitting in a box, you know? Why not? I have a thing to plant them in. That's the etc. box. Oh, it's just the one? Okay. Alright. There you go. Have a friend. No clues on this thing, is there? Oh. Oh, shit. Well, hatch already, baby. Hatch. You look like you're trying. So that one's just sitting there. Is that what they look like all the time? I thought maybe it was trying to hatch like right this second. That would have been cool if we saw it hatch, you know? But maybe that's just what it's like all the time. Man, it is a wiggly son of a bitch. That one over there is just kind of chill. Chill. Wiggly. Alright. Well, you're not going to hatch, so I'm just going to go. This is where I turn around and it immediately hatches. That would have been funny. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and drink. Oh, why don't we just go ahead and drink both of them? It doesn't really matter. Okay. So, titanium. Where did I leave titanium? Did I leave it here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then I need lithium. Is it 2 units for that? It might just be 1. And then I need a tooth. Oh, it looks like it was 2. Alright, and then a computer chip is coral and what? 2 table coral, gold, and copper wire. Okay. Thought I had to. Coral. Oh, hey, there's a box for mushrooms. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Is it necessary? No. Am I doing it anyway? Yes. That was a weird noise. Now, is it 1? Yeah, we'll find out here in a second, won't we? Enameled glass. Boom. And then, oh, I forgot my gold and my copper. This is where I still somehow run out of copper in the end game. All right. Now, I need a power cell, which means I need silicone rubber, which is creepvine, not creepvine clusters, correct? Oh, no. It is creepvine clusters. Okay. And then I need the advanced wiring kit, which I know involves silver at some point. 2 silver ore. Oh, another computer chip. And 2 gold. So 2 silver, 2 gold, 2 table coral samples. Okay, so 3 gold. All right, I'm gonna grab that stuff first before I go outside and forget. So 3 coppers. No. 3 golds. 2 coppers. Every time I say coppers like that, I think of like old-timey, you're never gonna get me, copper. Every time. Because I'm a dork. Okay. 2 silvers. That's magnetite. 2 silvers. 2 table coral samples, because apparently I've run myself out again. Who's surprised? And I feel like I've chopped all the table coral this close. Oh, no, no, no. Are there still some here? Fantastic. Excuse me. And I'm gonna chop until I can't chop no mo. That's not true. I'm gonna chop until I get tired of chopping. And then I'm gonna go back inside. Whichever comes first. Maybe if I run out of inventory space, but... Inventory is full. Fantastic. All right. Oh. What did I forget? Inventory is full. Bonus points if you were already yelling at me about it. Oh my god, that was freaking silly. All right. So I need to make a copper wire. And then I need to make a wiring kit. And then I need to make an advanced wiring kit. And then I need to make another computer chip. And then I need to remind myself about what goes into polyaniline, hydrochloric acid, and golds. 3 deep shrooms. Did I not leave them on my person? I thought I could have sworn I left them on my person. So gold, salt, 3 deep shrooms. Nope. Did I literally get rid of all? No, I put them back in the box like a dumbass. All right. And a gold. Okay, I'm going to make that real quick so I have enough room to go grab a cluster. Because that's what I forgot to grab. Because I was like, I'm just going to grab 14 million units of table coral. Because I probably don't need it anymore, but I might as well have it just in case. To be fair, I grabbed all those deep shrooms, and then I did need them. So I'm not going to spite myself for now thinking I might need more shit. Because who the hell knows? Maybe. I'm going to put the rest of the salt in here, though. Because I don't need it on my person. Alright. Silicone rubber. That is the last piece. All right. Where are we at time-wise? Oh, we're actually making decent enough time. I mean, it's an hour and a half in, but I was almost afraid I was just going to run around in circles because I couldn't figure out what the hell I needed, you know? Alright, sorry, I just got distracted by this icon. But it's the bulb bush, not the brain coral. It looks similar to the brain coral icon, like the seed sample or whatever the hell it is. Alright. So then I need to, it doesn't get made here. It gets made at the modification station? It gets made in the Cyclops, doesn't it? Does it get made in the Cyclops? Sea moth. Common, is it a common module? Gets made in the Cyclops. Ballsack. Alright. How far down is my Cyclops? It's over, but how far down? $11.97. Where are you?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You go down at 900 feet. How deep is that, though, right now? Can I actually... Because that's over and down. It's not just down. It's not just the depth. Will you tell me here just how deep you are? No. I mean, I could take my prawn. It's just so slow. It's just so slow. I can't believe it's made on the Cyclops. I mean, I can, but also meh. All right. Okay, I'm looking for... All the beacons are at the top, is that correct? All of my shit is at the top? Okay. Okay, that's Degassi. That's Life Pod 19. That's Degassi, Life Pod. I'm looking for this. The Aurora Rendezvous Point is what I'm looking for. Anything else I'm looking for? No. Okay. All right. What do I have on my person? Crap I don't need. So I'm going to put crap away. Stuff that's being used to build things. This is not, excuse me. Do I want to take that stuff with me? Just in case I end up getting to the place. The Cyclops, there we go. Which is so not this, not this. The advanced wiring kit, is it the advanced wiring kit, the computer chip, and the polyaniline? Is that what I'm taking? Yep. Nope, the power cell was one of them. The computer chip is what stays here. It's the opposite between those two. Okay, that one. And that one. Okay. And then we can stick this extra silicone rubber in here. Everything else can stay. It's in my etc. box. A couple of those. Hey, look, at titanium. And then how dead are you? Okay. Three blood oils. Nope. Nope. No. Okay. All right. Ooh, I'm gonna need to get some ibuprofen.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ibuprofen to the rescue. There we go. Oh, I forgot I can just do that. It's not that kind of plant. There we go. All right. Where am I going? That point. All right. It's really not even that far. It's funny. Can it go through your tentacles? I'm gonna actually hit one of them. Ah. These are eye stalky things. Interesting. Just kind of curious about where we are, you know? Biome-wise. Okay, there's those things. Oh, good. Just smack into shit. Okay, so... You fucking asshole. It's not so bad when you have lots of air. God. So unnerving. Before you have lots of air, it's not great. Alright. Yeah. Freaking hate those guys so much. Okay, so this is that land spot. But I am pretty sure that this is also where the Degassi people had built their thing. Can I actually get up here? No. Because I know that I didn't get all the plants that were up here before. It's a grub basket. So I'm just wondering if there was stuff that I missed. Plant-wise, you know? And considering everything else was water-based, it wouldn't be surprising if, like, well, I don't know. I'm trying to think also logically about what would her children need. I mean, it could be anything on the planet, really. Whoa, what? How many seeds did you just get? Holy crap. Why did you give me so many? Like, I don't know if it would make sense, unless, like, part of the conditions is stuff dying off on these islands, and maybe one of those things is a plant that's on here. It makes more sense for it to be stuff that's in the water, but it could also, since it's such a unique, once-in-a-lifetime type of thing, maybe it happens in conjunction with one of these, because didn't they say something about sometimes these things sink? I feel like that was in a data log. And maybe that is part of it. Part of the unique conditions for them hatching is having one of these things, you know, sink into the water and then, you know, give them the nutrients. I don't know, you know, mix with the other things. But so far, nothing really looks like what I'm hoping to find. Although I think it's interesting, those glow. Can I chop those? I mean, I could attack it. It doesn't do anything. I'm just not convinced it's up here, you know? But we might as well eliminate possibilities. The other thing I suppose I could do is I could look up what a complete data bank looks like and look for entries I'm missing. You know, just kind of another way to kind of not ask the question directly. I mean, again, if I have to ask the question directly just so that we can finish this silly little game. Because it's actually really annoying to me. I'm like, man, I could have sworn I was really good about scanning most of the stuff. If not, well, it would not surprise me if I've missed some things. Because there were moments where I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. And I kind of went through really quickly. So I'm wondering, you know, if it was just one of those things where it's just like I kind of skipped a little bit. Because I was excited to get through. Those are those pink caps. And those are those Jaffa cups. Grub baskets. And I scanned here. There's those lantern trees. Do these die if I pick them? Oh, no, I have to do this. Oh, they do degrade, don't they? Mm. They're so pretty, though. I just don't think it's on here. And it wasn't in the jelly shroom cave. Nope, you're not gonna let me just jump up the cliff. You're no fun. And we've already been up here. Because we went to all the places on this island. At least as far as I know. Yeah. And you come up out here and you go, holy crap, there's nothing out there. Oh, look, my Neptune. You can see it from here. It's fantastic. Okay, so let me just do... Why'd you do that? Okay, so what are all the different biomes in Subnautica? I just want, like, a list. Early surface biome comps. Okay. I don't need to know about, like, development. Okay, so... Oh, God. What? The blood kelp zone. Okay, so I recognize that. It's got the blood kelp and the blood vines. And then there's the bulb zone. The crag field. That's where the bone sharks are. The crash zone. Yeah, the crater edge. No thanks. The dunes. The dunes also count as those thermally areas. It's interesting. The Grand Reef. Okay, so that's where those baskety type things are. The grassy plateaus, which are the red grassy areas. The kelp forest, which is another early area. The mountains. The mountains almost look a little bit like the craggy places. The mushroom forest, the safe shallows, the sea treader's path. Those are the big, like, walking guys. The sparse reef. Can I see a bigger picture of that? It's really shallow. Grassy plateaus and blood kelp trench is what it's by. Sparsely populated. Okay. And then the underwater island. Okay, so I haven't really been back there. So where exactly is that? Does it tell me kind of the direction? Because I don't mind that so much. Like, just send me in the right direction. Search. Northern part of the map. Okay. Northwest of the road and directly north of Life Pod 3. Okay, I am willing to use that information. All right, so where's Life Pod 3? As at least a starting point as a biome I have missed. You know? Where the frick is... Oh, I can't see it because of that. All right, so let's go for that. We'll take this away. What's it called again? What? The thing I'm looking for or the place I want to go? Is there water nearby that I can just jump off and into? That'd be great, y'all. I mean, I could Google the thing, you know? Okay. Can I jump off into the pool? What I'm looking for. It's like a crown. Sea crown or something like that. Yeah, sea crown seed. And I could have sworn I had found it before. So we're going to go to Life Pod 3. And then we'll go directly north of there and look at those islands. Ah! Jelly ray and a crab squid. It even tells me. So they were both new eggs. Good for May. All right. But I don't mind at least exhausting my options. You know what I mean? Like, if you look it up, give me just a few seconds to check out the islands. Because it would suck if you were like... And it's at this place, and that's exactly where I'm going. You know what I mean? Like, well, and a couple of the biomes look very much the same to me. Like, there's one they called the Crags, and the mountains, and then like the something shallows, the sparse shallows. I just looked at it and I don't remember. But they looked very similar to me, but I also wonder if they like kind of run up against each other as well. So there were actually more listed than I was expecting, but I know I've been through most of those areas because they all looked familiar. That's the jelly shroom. It didn't mention jelly shroom. Or did it? Did I read that and completely forget that I read that? That would also not be surprising if that's what happened. Now, if we get here and it's not there, you are welcome to give me a hint. And if we get desperate, you can just tell me. Or I can Google it. But it's really not that far away, so it's worth checking out. Because this was something I was looking for. The little island in the water. And I think I started to see them, but maybe it was just because, like, I just passed one. Maybe they're just randomly throughout, but there's also a place where they just are in abundance, you know? Why do I have an itch on my arm? Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Now it said directly north of Life Pod 3. Okay. Sorry, I'm just driving me nuts. It's like, if I just ignore it, will it leave me alone? But then the answer was no. Okay. So there was random crap on these. But it was, okay, it was these. Which are not the things I'm looking for. Excuse me, sir? Oh, I should really repair. Okay. None of this stuff looks right. Quartz, fantastic. It's a big wreck. I wonder if I even went in that wreck. Okay, there's those. What in the... Really? Really, y'all? Can you not? These guys are such shit. Actually, you know what I should do is I should get in here and I should turn the light off. And then... perhaps it's down and when it... Oh, God. You suck. Nothing exciting in here. Can I slice these things? That'd be kind of amazing. If I could just slice them. Is this what I think? Okay. There's still stuff over here. Is that good or bad? I just feel like we're starting to push it. Okay, what was the other thing I asked? The other question I had was maybe I could look up the data bank and see if that would give me a hint. So maybe I'll do that. Oh, you know what else I didn't do? Because I just looked at the underwater biomes, because that's what I'm assuming. So hold on a second. I just looked at the water ones. So let's look at the... Oh, cave biomes. There are subsections. Okay. So there's islands, caves, and mini. Maybe that's why we didn't see the jelly shroom cave. So there's the mountain island and the floating island. The floating island's where the Degassi is, and the mountain island is where the big gun is, right? Yeah. And then we have the cave biomes, the blood kelp caves, the bone fields caves, the bulb zone caves. Oh, the bulb zone caves. Wait, what? I just want to see a bigger picture so I can recognize if I've been in there recently or not. Can I just look at this picture, please? I'm also not... I just want to see the big picture. You won't let me see a bigger picture of that? The Bone Fields Caves. That does not look familiar right out the gate. Interesting. Okay, so maybe that's something to look at. And then the Bulb Zone Caves. The Deep Grand Reef, which looks like the big ball things. The big wicker ball things. I would like to see that. Show me this picture. Make it big so I can see. No, I don't want to see your ads. They call it the Koosh Zone. What? Unmarked spoilers. No, I don't want to know. Unless it tells me stuff I've already done, I suppose. I'm not looking for that. Okay. So apparently in the bulb zone, there are caves. It won't let me look at a bigger picture. The deep sparse reef. The dunes caves. I've been in there. The Grand Reef caves. I've been in there. The grassy plateau caves. Yeah, okay. I want to see this picture. That's where I want to go. I just saw. I swear I scanned that shit, though. That's really annoying. The grassy. Okay. Guarantee you that's what it is. And it is a shallow area. Okay. Because I haven't been back in any caves near the grassy area. Probably because I haven't needed to go. I was like, it's going to be in the shallows, isn't it? It's going to be in one of those places. But in the picture it showed, I'm pretty sure, that crown thing. And I didn't recognize having been in one of those caves recently. Okay, so this is a grassy area. Are we going to get lucky and find a grassy area cave right away? Well, this is a kelp forest. But here's... it's grassy, but I don't know if this is exactly the grassy I need. Because that starts to get into other types of areas. It would be quite comical, though, if I was like, and look, here's a grassy cave. Right away. Well, it was a little more direct than I was hoping for, but I can't help what picture they use, you know? This is mushrooms. I don't want to go this way. I know where this is at. We don't need to be this way. I was just hoping to find pictures of, oh, I haven't been back there to search for what I'm looking for. Not a, oh crap, there it is in the picture. Unless it looks a lot like it and then we're on a wild goose chase again, but you know, whatever. Yeah, it would have been quite comical if it was like a Shallows one, though. That would have been funny. Alright, so here's a grassy area. I did not look exactly where... Okay, this is cave, but is this going down to a jelly shroom? Or is this just cave? This is jelly shroom. I don't want to go all the way down into jelly shroom. I just want it to be cave. Because it showed a picture of that. This little cup thing. And then it showed, or whatever the hell this is called. What is this called again? Oh, cradle. And it showed what looked like the same kind of crown thingy. Why can't you? Okay, stop hitting stuff. Don't be dumb. Really? Really, y'all? No, I did that. Totally not paying attention. It's not those. Hey, you can chill out, sir. Probably shouldn't be just willy-nilly driving my sea moth in here like it's nothing. I have to repair again. But they definitely look familiar, and so that's why I was kind of annoyed, because I was like, I could have sworn I saw those and had tried to scan them. We're gonna find out as soon as we find them, though, if I can scan them, because it's gonna really irritate me if I'm like, ah, why didn't you scan before, you know? It goes down to jelly shroom. I don't really want to, well, unless there's stuff on the way down. Be quiet, sir. I know you're cranky. No, it's just jelly shroom. How about over here? No. Okay. I'm chewing through my power a little bit. Although I did not pilfer the power cell off this thing. I just pilfered the batteries. Because I didn't want to accidentally screw myself over by not having a power cell. This is where I will never find the cave I need. Right? Ow, ow, ow. Why is my back angry? That's like kelp, though. It's not. This is not where I should be looking. Yep. Ka-conk, ka-conk. Trying to break my sea moth. Alright. I don't think there's a grassy area over there. Well, I know there's a grassy area by my base. So maybe we'll go over there and look around for a cave. Let me look. Grassy area near my base. La 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 la. It's gonna mess me up if it's like right here by my base. I know this is jelly shroom. Take a quick peek and make sure that there's nothing like a little nook right here at the entrance. It is not. That's back towards it, so that's not really where I want to go. Is this the one I was just at? Did I actually go on like a big U-turn? Maybe. Maybe because I'm kind of on autopilot looking around right now. It also doesn't help that things aren't rendering in until I'm like right there. And I'm like, oh crap, what am I saying? This didn't have a little nook in there, did it? This is just straight down to jelly shroom, yeah? Yep. Alright. Because there's this. But we've been in here recently, because that was that one cradle thing that we just looked at. Okay. Probably should have been keeping a little bit better track of like which direction I had gone. Oh well. Going west at the moment. Now, will I remember when it matters most? Also jelly shroom. I didn't realize there were how many nurks. How many nurks? I said it again. How many nooks just went straight down to the jelly shroom from here? That's funny. Alright. Well, maybe the image I saw was not quite right, or maybe I misinterpreted what was in it. Okay, we're still kind of heading west. But I don't want to go too much further because... Danger zone. What the heck is that? Yeah, danger zone. Right freaking there even. Would you please... You in a fight with the wall or something? What are you doing?
Seek fluid intake.
I'm busy. I'm busy trying to keep an eye on a douchebag right now. Okay, we don't need that anymore. Water.
Vital signs.
There was something
stabilizing.
pink over here that I noticed. What's that? You have a stasis rifle. What is that? Nothing? Nothing tra-la-la? I mean, I swear to God, if he roars right now, I would have freaked out a little bit. Okay. So we're looking for caves. If I can find them. I was kind of hoping if we went a little bit lower, maybe if we came back up, it would be like, oh, look, there's one. But the answer is no. Why does it sound like you're somewhere closer than I'd like? Watch him be right above me. Wouldn't that just be fucking typical? Alright. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Is that a cave? No. You know, the way they described it was almost like, oh yeah, it's just the caves and the red grassy areas. What do you mean? What do you mean the non-existent caves? And oh, well, there's like a little nook. Let's hold on a second. I need to repair because I'm starting to get damage visuals. Oh. Please, see, I've been in one of these before. This. I could have sworn I had scanned this. Whack. And there was one even right here. I didn't even notice it because it was, whoa. That sunlight was kind of shocking there for a second. Okay. Well, like I said, I wish that hint had not been quite as, like, here it is. But also, it's still kind of a pain in the ass to find. All right. And yes, I did immediately run into fish and damage my sea moth. Oh, did you say? I didn't even catch that. Think you should try deeper in the shroom cave. Interesting. Are they there too? Because man, once you get in there, it almost looks like it's all one thing. Like it's all just the jelly shrooms. I'm wondering if the place that I had gone in before, because I scanned everything else that was in there already, because all that other plant life was stuff I had scanned previously. So I'm wondering if there really aren't a ton of those little caves, and I ended up in one that didn't have it, because we went and found a different little section that had different, like, the other plants that I had already scanned, and maybe it just didn't happen to have one of the sea crowns in it, you know? And that's how I missed it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because I could also be remembering the last time I played. You know? It's always possible. Now, does that die? No. Okay. It's the rarest flora. Maybe that's it. Because I remembered being in a cave with all that other stuff. And like I said, I had memory of it before, but that maybe it's from the last time I played. Okay. So now that we have all the stuff, actually I need to go get the bulb thing. How are we doing with this? Yeah. I was curious because I think I hadn't used the blood oil up here yet. Or maybe I used just one. Okay. So there's that. Wait, where's my... Is it still in here? Yep. Okay. Well, maybe it's better that it was in the picture then, because if it's the rarest one, you know, I might not have looked at that picture of those plants and stuff and been, I mean, maybe if I was like, I haven't been back into one of those caves, but it looks very similar to some other caves that I have been back in, so maybe I wouldn't have actually gone back without it being directly in the picture.
All systems online.
I don't know. Who's to say now that I have already done? I got a notification. So one of them is a ray. It's the little glowy... I just saw him. There he is. This ray. The jelly ray. And my... tame crab squid. And then I also have my plants. And a million frickin' peepers. Hey, buddy. How you doing? You're so chill now. Good for you. But yeah, I got a little notification because they were new. You know what other one I don't have, and I need to try and remember, is the one that I left on my Cyclops or in the base next to my Cyclops. And I want to bring that back up here to hatch when I come back up to finish the Neptune. But what I want to do now is go ahead and eat this. And then I do want to do where is Are they in this game? I bet they're in below zero. I think there's like little wall planters. Oh, there's this thing. I do like these. No, can I not? They're kind of fun to put on. And then... I don't think the wall planters are in this one. But I'm pretty sure there's wall planters in the second one. So... there. I picked them, I might as well. Should have got myself a little lantern tree is what I should have done. What else is there that I can build real quick? Little table. Oh, I don't feel like dealing with glass, no thanks. An office chair. A swivel chair. A command chair. What else is there? Vending machine. Oh, that's right. Caffeine-free coffee. No, thank you. You can keep that shit to yourself. Anything else I want to build real quick? I have 2 more titanium. I guess I could just, you know what I could do is I could do... Oh, there we go. Do a little bench in front of this one. Why? Why are you making it crooked? It's rude. Just... No? Just gonna fight me on the whole... That's as straight as we're gonna get? I don't like that. Don't like it. Can I not just sit? There we go.
Warning, endorphin levels low. Consider taking a seat and meditating. It may help to remember that problems exist only where you choose to see them.
Thank you for that. All right. What did I get? Oh, I got that scan. Why, look. The sea crown. This plant consists primarily of a large bladder-like sac containing a huge variety of bacterial species, which may enable it to break down complex compounds it draws from the root system. Shares large section of genetic code with the membrane tree. Environment scans indicate this plant is rare to the point of extinction. Well, and if you look at like kind of this picture, I mean, the color is not right, but this is kind of got a similar kind of almost like a lettuce leaf look. And that's kind of what the seed icon reminded me of, which was like, oh, I should have that. And then it was something completely different because it wasn't this purple thing. But anyway, problem solved now. I've done the hatching enzyme, so I can go back to my Cyclops. I can make the thing, and then I can come back and give her the hatching enzymes, and then I can come back and finish the Neptune up. And then what the hell are we gonna do? It's only 9:22. Well, I guess technically I've been streaming for like extra long lately. Maybe we should just cut it off at 10 like we're supposed to. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break because the next thing is going back and, you know, all the walking back and forth until we're done thing. Oh, and who knows if I'm forgetting about something afterwards. I don't know if there's something else besides helping her hatch her babies. So we'll find out. But I need to stretch. I need to get a new beverage, use the bathroom, all of the things. You probably need to do all of the things. And if you're still here when I get back, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all of the button clicky thingies. And if you are not here when I get back, well, have a lovely day and night time, wherever you are, whenever you are. I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, we're back. To reminisce with my friend for just a minute. So it took me a little bit extra. And then I almost forgot to take my ibuprofen. So I was like, oh crap, I really can't not do that. So apologies if it took a couple extra minutes. But now that my husband is helping my father-in-law go through stuff in the house, my wedding pictures have been, or our wedding pictures have been rediscovered because when I got married, our photographer, this is a side tangent thing, but, you know. Anyway, we do that sort of thing here. We got 2 physical print sets of our wedding pictures. And I think it was a website where we could have ordered more. But I was like, 2 sets is fine. And then my mom took a set, and my mother-in-law took a set. And then I have not seen them since we got them back. And we've been married for 22 years now. So I just got half of them back, and I think there's another book somewhere at my in-laws' house. But my friend who's over right now came to our wedding, so I was like, hey, did you look at those pictures yet? And she's like, Mark showed me a little bit of them. And I was like, did you see yourself yet? And she's like, no, I hadn't made that far. I was like, we were so young. But anyway, so I had to reminisce just a little bit with her since, you know, we met the year before I got married because I took a job almost exactly a year before at Blockbuster, a year before that we got married because I couldn't take off right away because I think I got hired like a month before we wanted to get married in September. And so we waited a year because it was like, hey, I just got this job. Can I have time off for my wedding and honeymoon? So we waited a year and it was fine. But anyway, so we had to reminisce just a little bit. What am I seeing? Oh, I need a refresh thing. No, I need to do this. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so it was kind of funny because I think the book that we're missing is the ceremony book because we have like all of the reception pictures. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. But we were babies. It was so long ago. And I was just going, oh yeah, next year. Because we took 7 years to actually get married. Not that we didn't know sooner than that. But we weren't in a huge rush. And so next year we will be together, have been together for 30 years. So that's kind of crazy. Anyway, tangent, side notes, all of that. Okay, so I'm fed, I'm watered, and I'm healthy. And we're going back to the Cyclops. I can see myself in my periphery. That is the wrong configuration for my screen. Okay, there we go. I can't have that. So now, where's my prawn? Did I actually repair my prawn? I must have. All right. But yeah, it's nice. I mean, I am a sentimental person. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not. But also, you know, I don't sit and look at pictures all the time anyway. So it's almost like a little treat to have gotten my pictures back now, even though it would have been, I used to complain about it, where it was like, man, it's my wedding, and yet I'm the one that does not have, there we go. And yet I'm the one that doesn't have my wedding pictures. So, although the circumstances of retrieving them are not, you know, like the best, it's almost like a little present too, to get them back. Of course, she is in those pictures with her ex-husband, so I'm just like, I'm sure she knows. It's not like she doesn't know who she came to my wedding with. But yeah, we were such babies back then. And my husband goes, look at all that dark hair. Because, of course, he has lots of gray hair now. It's so funny. I mean, he started graying. He was already graying in his 20s. So, but it was a very gradual thing. But it is kind of wild looking at, not as much his hairline, although his hairline has also changed. But yeah, his hair was very dark compared to what it is now. And I remember, you know, back then he was like, I'm already graying, this sucks, you know, in your 20s. But it's like, well, if you knew where you were going to end up, you might not have complained so much back then. Because he's like solid silver now. I'm actually fascinated by my own graying hair. Like today, my hair was flipped over, and a lot of my gray is kind of underneath the top. So if I have my top like hair flipped over to the side, I can notice the gray more, and I'm just like, oh look, that's kind of cool. It's an interesting progression. I think that is one of the... Should I grab it? I'm grabbing another egg. I might as well grab that one too. I don't want to fill up my pockets just in case it matters, you know? But yes, I'm really hoping for silver. It seems like it's going silver, which is nice. And not just kind of a dingy blondish color. Like, if I'm in the sun enough, my hair will look more blonde, like a dark, dirty blonde. But if I'm not in the sun as much, it definitely looks brown. But I was always like, oh man, I don't want it to just look like dirty white. I would rather it be silvery. So then I can have witch hair. Now, is there going to be a warper here that gets mad at me for being here? Potentially. Probably. Okay, one of these buildings is the building I'm looking for. Is it down low or is it up? I think it might be this one. But we'll see in a minute. To the top of this one and see if there's... Nope, there it is. Well, and it's funny because my husband had originally brought home some pictures from when we were younger. Like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 year old picture of him, and then a picture of me when we were first dating. And, wearing a tank top and jean shorts and all of this stuff. And I looked at my kids and I'm like, and that girl thought she was fat. Because you know, when you're young, you don't know any better. Comparing yourselves to whatever else. And it's like, yeah, really wasn't. Really was just self-conscious. All right. Babies! Hi. Oh, look, she almost looks happy about it. Look at that. Oh, can I scan you? Okay, hold on. Before things happen, I just want to read that real quick. Okay. Leviathans. Sea Emperor Juvenile. A juvenile emperor a juvenile emperor specimen. It is producing a highly potent form of enzyme 42, which should be capable of fully curing individuals of the alien bacterium. This species hatches relatively fully formed and independent, perhaps reflecting the fact they must fend for themselves when they are first born away from their parents. This specimen is healthy and exhibiting signs of a positive attitude to life. Oh, so they're healthy and happy. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. Are you happy about this, Mama? Babies. Now what? Can I talk to you? Will you talk to me? What are we gonna do now? Can I do a self-scan? Am I immediately cured? No? Oh. Okay. So this might be a unique experience then. If they're born away from their parents, being born with her here. It's interesting. Oh, okay. What are we doing? What? Oh, is she dying? Oh no? Okay.
My young are swimming for
Okay,
the
good.
shallows.
Maybe she is.
I thank you. Their freedom is my
Yeah. Okay, she is.
What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
Oh. Yeah. Sad, but also, you know, she got to see them. Oh, I think they swim out. I was paying more attention to her, but I think they do go through the warp gate themselves. But like, you know, mission complete essentially. Can I scan you before I go? Is that something I can do? Or is that disrespectful? Can I scan these before I go now that they're hatched? No. Okay. Now, I'm curious if I leave through this warp gate, will I actually see them? But her babies are free, you know. At least they only destroyed one of her eggs, you know. All right, you guys, what are you doing? You're so cute. Hi. Oh. No, you want that. It's fine. Just accept it. You're fine. Nice. Now, can I scan that? Did I get a thing for it? No, I did not. Okay. Okay. Did I pick up something? Oh, that's that egg. Okay. Oh, I already had a stalker egg. Well, let's drop it then. Because I know I have a stalker back on my base. BBs! Now we do a self-scan?
self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
Excellent. There we go. I'm wondering if that has to happen after we get the enzyme. Like, if she passes away officially after we've already... Where the hell is my prawn? Didn't I have it in here? Oh, she's still slowly... Be at peace, Mama. You did good. Your baby's lived. Good for you. Well, and it makes you wonder, like, exactly how long has she been here waiting, you know? Okay, where the hell is my prawn? Did I leave it on the other side? Oh, I did leave it on the other side because I took it through the warp gate and then I got out because they were swimming around and I thought maybe there was something, some sort of interaction to be had there. It was not. Okay, so I'm going to get in the prawn. Look at all the enzymes. Heal the planet, children. But I don't... Do we know exactly how long she's been here waiting? Oh, I think she did finally pass. Or she's still... Slowly. It's almost more painful that she's, like, slowly... ending, you know? Oh, I don't know if I gave myself enough juice to get out. I did not. So now we're gonna dangle. Nope. Oh, why the hell didn't you... Can I not actually get out this way? I would like to be able to get out this way. Oh, you know what? You know what I bet I have to do to get out? Because it won't actually carry that forward momentum. I bet I have to use that other warp gate that's in here. But yeah, it's almost more painful that she's like slowly passing away. Like, your children made it. You can let go. You can be at peace. You know? Oh my gosh, come on. Make it, make it, make it. Good job. All right. So, Cyclops, which means I'm going to the Lost River Gate. Don't go in. Okay, I thought I was gonna have to go too far. Like, I just wanted to fall off the edge. Right. Would you please? All right. Yeah, I feel like there was something else that I'm remembering, and I could have sworn it was this game. Because way, oh, this is not where we're going. Way early days of streaming, I attempted to stream from the Xbox, which means I couldn't do it with, I didn't have like a face cam or anything, because I was just testing out how to do it. And I could have sworn I streamed this game, but the thing I remember streaming was not this. So I don't remember it being Sub-Zero that I streamed, but maybe? This is not... Is this where I'm... Where's the... This is not it. So maybe what I'm remembering is Sub-Zero, or maybe there is still something to do. And I'll get there and I'll be like, this is what I remember! Because I literally just streamed once on the Xbox, and it was either this game or the other one, or the Sub-Zero. Below Zero. I keep calling it Sub-Zero like we're playing frickin' Mortal Kombat. Sub-Zero wins. This is it. It looks like it, you know? Oh my god, please get out. Nope. Is it up? Is it really up and then out? Okay, well, I guess we'll find out here in a second, won't we? Don't get stuck. No, it's not up. Is it that over there? Oh my god, please just go. You can tell the prawn was not really designed to go through tunnels like this. Just not. Okay. This is where I come out and he's right there in front of me. Oh my god, he was! Holy shit! No, sir. You immediate... Oh, you shit! I can't believe he was literally right there. I was saying that shit as a joke. Oh my god. Dude. Do not. I hope you get stuck in that corner. You're not stuck in that corner. You're literally coming for my ass. I don't know where you are, but I'm running. I'm running, I'm running, I'm running, I'm running. No. Aha! I've tried to kind of go through roots and stuff to get you stuck. And you did, so good for you, sir. Good for you. It's kind of funny, I got so spoiled about being in the hot areas and just recharging that it's like, oh, look, my energy's going down. That's some bull crap. Even hotter. Alright. Oh, the ibuprofen's kicking in. Thank God. Oh my gosh. My body was just like, I hate you. I hate you, and I'm going to tell you about it constantly. La 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 la. La 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 la. Alright, the egg is in the base. The egg is in the base. All your egg are in your base. La 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 la. I do like going through this little area, though. It's so serene in there compared to everything else. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I still have to go back in to the quarantine facility so that I can essentially tell the machine not to kill me. Pretty sure I still have to do that. Did you miss anything? I came out through the warp gate thing and started to joke that our friend was going to be right there, and then he was. I don't know if you caught that before you left, but I was like, really? Anyway, I made it through without him actually hitting me or anything, but it was still like, how are you right here now? But I just made it back to the base where the Cyclops is, so other than that, no. Apart from me remembering that I really need to go back and make sure and deactivate the big gun. Hey, there's quartz in here. Super helpful. Did I not put the egg in here? Nope. Do I need to put this blood oil in here? No, it's still working fine. Although, again, I'm not really using a ton of power or anything in here. All right. Sure. Why not? All right. So it's not in here, which means it must be in the Cyclops. In the banana split.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Go in.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thanks.
Systems online.
Yep. Okay, so this, I have all the stuff on me. I don't need to go searching for anything apart from that egg. But it's here, right? Nope. It's over here. This thing. Oh, look at that. Fire suppression. Depth module, engine efficiency. Okay. I thought somebody said there was a thermal upgrade for this thing. Not that I really want to take this down there because those blood leech things, or not blood leech, lava leech, whatever the hell those things are, they're down there. And I don't need that in my life. All right. Is there anything else I needed to get while we were here? Well, let's just go look in the storage things and see. Nope. All of my hoarded food and water that I don't really need now. Take that. Take that. Hey, look at all this ion and kyanite. Hey, medkits. I also don't need that. Yeah, I don't need to worry about it. We have plenty of charge. Okay, I made the thing. I grabbed the egg. So now we can just go back. And we can make the Neptune thing, and then we still have to go and tell the machine not to shoot us. And then I think that might be it. Perhaps? Okay. Well, that's great, because I was like, not quite sure just how much I had left to do. And until, of course, until we actually leave the planet, you know, we're not done. But right now, I feel like we're going to wrap up pretty easy. Yeah. And that is perfect for then Sunday we can do Dreamlight Valley, and then we can really jump in and commit to at least 2 to maybe even 3 straight weeks for below zero. The estimate for how much time it takes is about 20 hours. It could take a little bit longer depending on, you know, how long you take to look around, how much, you know, you're trying to complete, all of that stuff. But it is significantly shorter than this one. So 2 to 3 weeks should be plenty of time, even if we only stick to 3-hour streams, which theoretically I should be doing. But it's fine. We just get a little excited and we want to just keep playing, because why the hell not? But then I went too far. But then, depending on how that plays out, I know we're gonna need to squeeze in at least one more Dreamlight Valley stream sometime mid-July to near the end of July, because, oh crap, because of the event that starts. But it would be really nice to be able to play all of Below Zero without interruption, you know? Just to kind of like make it feel all nice and compact and together. And then maybe do a Dreamlight Valley stream and then jump into Subnautica 2. You know? Be really nice if the timing worked out that way. Now he's not here. He'll be there right when I get close to where I'm trying to go, right? Or he'll start screaming at me because he's behind me. Ha! Right there behind me. Stuck in some roots just the same. But still, right there behind me. I'm stuck on something on the ground. Alright. I was like, really? So funny. Princess goes to boarding school on the 22nd for a month. Well, I hope she does well there. I hope it does exactly what you need it to do. So that things aren't stressful, you know? How's your husband doing with that news? Because I know it's been like his baby. Is he okay with all that? Or is he already getting withdrawal, like empty nest things about it? I mean, I'm sure he knows it's for the best and everything, but I also know, you know, missing your baby and not and preparing to be away from your baby is very difficult sometimes. Okay. I need to go in the warp gate that's down low. Oh, it was his decision. Yeah, you mentioned that she does other training. So, I mean, she should know what she's doing, right? Well, that helps too. It helps that it was his idea. This is not the direction. Is it to the side? Or is it to the end? I think it's to the end. Okay. There it is. Oh. Oh, she's still... Oh, gosh, don't even look at... That's just... Okay. Don't. I almost wish she would just close her eyes and be done, you know? Okay. She seems like a pretty transcendent being, so I mean... At least it wasn't a violent end, you know? Okay. We're already at the Big Gun Island, so we can already... You should chill then, right? I feel like that's what I heard, is that these guys don't really attack you if you're not infected. Is that accurate? I don't know where you went. I'm trusting information I read. That's bizarre, because I was so stressed out about those guys, and so I just did everything I could possibly do to avoid, and I'm like, okay, so they're made, and they're actually powered, you know, by the facility, the power facility, and supposedly they get more interactive with you as your bacterial infection increases. But they don't care about you if you're not infected. That's wild. Okay. Well, it was, you know, cool to kind of get to see it in action. I'm like, I don't know, man. Those things freak me out so much I never want to be around them, you know? But apparently, that is what they are. They are enforcement, you know? They are protection. And, you know, they're doing their job to try and make sure to contain this disease. But if you don't have it, they don't give a crap about you. That's funny. Can I actually get up here? Will you let me just get up here? Thank you. All right. Sit down. I don't know why, but that looks so, it's so cute. The little, well, it's not a little robot. It's a big robot. The fact that that big robot just sits down and waits. Like, la la la. All right. There we go. Go tell the big machine that we're not dangerous anymore. Do we get in there through this? Yeah. At first I was like, oh wait, is it an underwater entrance? I can't remember now because it was so long ago. And if I remember correctly, I have to go in the elevator, right? While she's gone, have a camping trip planned for the 4th of July. Well, that sounds like fun. Yeah, we're gonna have to... I don't remember when fireworks go on sale here, but we're gonna have to go. Although I think we figured out... excuse me. What our limit was, because we actually still have some fire... I mean, we have like sparklers and firecrackers, and not firecrackers, but like little zipper thingies left over from last year. And so, because we actually... everyone got worn out. Now, we bought fireworks, and then my husband's cousin almost always joins us, and he brought fireworks. But I think we both splurged a little bit, and so by the end of the night, everyone was like, okay, that's enough. Which was actually kind of nice. It's like, oh, good. We actually do have a limit. Because, you know, the kids get so excited, and they want to keep just blowing stuff up and starting earlier and earlier, and it's just like, okay, guys, but we don't want to run out of fireworks too soon. No, we actually did... a little bit too much. What the hell? Is it up? I don't remember where exactly I have to go for this. So I'm just running aimlessly instead of actually being methodical and paying attention to where the hell I'm going. It's probably not the best, but it's fine. I'm not gonna die at this point. I say that and then something jumps out and gets me at the very end, right? I think this is it. But yeah, reminds me of Sigourney Weaver. Get away from her, you bitch. Right? Ow. Does it have to be so stabby? And it's all dark. I'm assuming that's the gun getting put away. But that was not a... that was still an intimidating sound, you know? Okay. It's my favorite line in that movie, too. Get away from her, you bitch. I love that movie. Oh, good. It didn't power down the elevator. Thank you. That line is so satisfying in that moment, too. Like, just the build-up, the timing, the delivery, all of it. It was just, like, amazing. And I love Ripley so much. Whoa, what the hell? I'm a little glitchy there for a second. Okay, pretty sure still going the right direction. Pretty sure. Yeah. It's just weird now that it's all dark. Sounded like someone moaning. Well, they did stick me. It's really dirty. Oh, yeah. It is definitely not, like, locked and loaded now. Okay. Theoretically, that is everything. Now I just need to go put the Neptune stuff in. And I'm pretty sure that that is that.
Welcome aboard,
Where are we at? Hey! We actually... That was actually almost the perfect amount of stuff left to do. I mean, apart from the fact that a significant portion was me looking around for that plant, I feel like it's also a little bit on the fair side just because it was such a rare thing. It probably would have taken me a little bit longer if I had not been streaming because I might have run around a little bit more. But I might not have. I don't know. Who's to say? I don't remember having to look it up last time, but maybe I got lucky my first playthrough and ended up in a cave where it was at, you know? Maybe. But that was also 6 years ago, so I don't remember exactly. I remembered her, and I remembered she was the key and her babies were the key. You know, I remembered all of that, but there were definitely details in this that I did not remember. And I don't remember, you know, how I dealt with them back then. You know what I should do before we do this whole Neptune thing is check the achievements and see if there's, because I'm assuming there's at least one more achievement for actually leaving. But I also kind of wonder if there's still some achievements that I have missed. Because when I looked at it before I loaded in tonight, I had 13 of 17, I think. But I'm sure I've gotten at least a couple. I'm sure it would not surprise me if I got one for deactivating the gun, if I got one, I mean, that might have just happened and I completely missed it. One for hatching the eggs, you know, very obvious things that we have done. I don't know. I'll have to look. They're all hidden until you discover them anyway. Yeah, please let me. Please let me just go. You're the slowest thing. I'm gonna toss these eggs in my containment unit though. Okay. Really? Why are you yelling at me? Alright. Do I have anything in here? Nothing besides food and water. And a couple of batteries. A couple of beacons I didn't even use. Look at all this extra stuff I didn't need. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes, yes, yes. So, what did I grab? Well. Oh no, I dropped that other egg because I didn't need it. I was like, wait a second. Didn't I have... Did I grab quartz? Oh no, I must have left it there. Oh well, that's fine. Quartz is not hard to get. Silver, coral, mushrooms, not there. Nickel. Was it gold? Yep. Lithium. Okay then. I wonder which egg this is. Where did we get this egg again? Was it deep down in the way down deep areas? An unidentified egg. Okay. Well, just leave that there for a minute. Wonder if there's a way for me to... Oh, they grew. So pretty. Okay. I wonder if there's a way for me to figure out, without telling me which ones I have missed, if there are data log things I have missed, you know? That'd be nice. Not that we have to do that tonight. What am I doing? I'm grabbing stuff out of this box. That's what I'm doing. And then I want to get rid of both of those things. I want to clean screen. Unpin all, woman. That's how you do that fast. You don't have to look for the things. Okay. All right. It's a lot of rocket ship for one person. Oh, look at that. Can I actually go up there? Yeah, I wish this music would keep going as they build stuff. I think that'd be fun. Get your jam on.
Neptune 1 rocket online.
Is this something I can scan? I mean, technically I already know what it is, because... Did I not call the elevator? Oh, it's already here. Do I actually want to go up there yet? Hold on a second. Okay, hold on a second. Let's look. Where is... Okay. I've only gotten one. Where the hell... I have 14 of 17 achievements. So there are 3 more. I'm assuming one of them is escape the planet. But I have no idea what the other 2 would be. Okay, and they are the rarest, it looks like, achievements. So, like, getting your... You know what I think is funny? Getting your feet wet, which you literally have to get in the water to play any part of this game. You can load in, and you can be in your pod, but, like, if you play at all, you have to get wet. And only 89.7% of all players have gotten that achievement. Which I think is quite funny. Now, does that count people who have purchased the game but actually not started playing the game yet? Maybe. But, like, if you've loaded up the game but never have even gotten in the water, the thought of that just is comical to me. It's like I could see getting in the water and going, no. But not actually never getting out of your pod. Like, maybe if they got on top of the pod? I don't know. I just think it's funny that, like, more than 10% of people haven't even gotten their feet wet. But the last 3 achievements are 13.9% of players for 2 of the achievements, and then one of them is 11.9% of players. So I think that's interesting. One of them makes me... I feel like it's got to be, like, a completed data bank or something like that. And then maybe the other one is those, what are they called? Time capsules. Because I have found one, but it seems like time capsules implies that there's multiples. So it makes me wonder, and I don't remember finding them before. I remember seeing like a thumbnail of somebody being like, this is the weirdest time capsule or whatever time capsule. And I was like, what the hell is that? Anyway. It's fine. We don't have to 100% it. It's fine. Maybe I'll do that in my free time. When I'm not serving coffee to ghosts, because that's what I do now. Okay, well. I wonder if one of them's hatching all the different eggs. That'd be interesting. Anyway. We've spent enough time. And it's already after 10. It's almost 10:30. So. Apart from 100% completion, this should be it, right? I can't believe there was enough stuff to do for a whole nother stream. I was afraid it was going to be like an hour in and we would be like, well. There's storage. I mean, I guess communications array. Excuse me.
Communications systems array active.
Okay. Hydraulic systems. Okay.
Pressurizing hydraulics.
Okay.
Auxiliary power unit online.
I do like all the unique voices for the different things. Wow, look how fancy. Look how fancy. Boot up the primary CPU. Oh, should I have done that first? Prepare time capsule. Okay. Not ready. Image. What? I don't think that's very exciting. Can have a med kit. And a purple tablet. And a half-used fire extinguisher. Maybe I should keep the fire extinguisher. What if there's a fire on board? And then an image. Our half-assed image. Perfect. This one. Select. And then make of it what you will. My half-assed time capsule. Okay. Ready. Status. Okay. How do I... Okay. Back. Okay. How do we...
Time capsule ready.
Oh, okay. Now how do I... Is this ready? How do I get rid of it?
Capsule ready.
Just says prepare. Prepare. Okay. What is happening?
Life support systems online.
Okay. Oh, I should have taken a picture up here. I didn't see a way to move around, though. Oh, I have to do all the things and the primary computer. Ah, ha, ha, ha. It did have instructions. Luckily, just pushing all the buttons was fine. I didn't have to do it in a certain order.
Primary computer systems active.
It's funny.
All
Can I
systems
actually...
are go for liftoff.
Hold on, hold on. Can I do a better picture than this? Can I move around? See, it didn't let me... move around. Oh, can I just any old time?
Capsule
Hold
ready.
on, hold on. Can I do? Where's the Aurora? Can I just do it like this? Ah ha 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 ha. That's what I want to do. Because I was like, that's a crappy picture. So let's do this one. Select. There we go.
Time capsule ready.
Oh! Leave only time capsule. Go among the stars. Okay, so that was 2 achievements.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain.
Well, now I almost wish I'd looked at what maybe it,
Launch in 10,
the last...
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Like,
2, 1.
it's fine. Oh,
Time capsule jettisoned.
it looked like I had to do it. Maybe it was an optional thing. I think it's funny that there was achievement for doing it. Like, you might not have done it, but it looked like it was required, you know?
Caution. Approaching orbital debris field.
Let me get the hell out of this. No.
Orbital debris field clear. Performing gravity turn maneuver.
Crazy.
Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate.
Okay. Thanks for trying to kill
Engaging
me.
ion boosters in 3, 2, 1.
Peace out. Wow. That's cool looking. You made it off.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
There you have it. It's gonna drive me a little nutty now knowing there's only 1 more achievement. I expected there to be 2 left over, and then I'd be like, well, maybe I'll get to those things. But the fact that there's only 1 is like, what the hell was it? I wonder if it's hatching eggs. Or finishing out my PDA. Like if I miss something in the PDA. Such a good game. You know, I know the second one's only in early access right now, and so who knows how it'll go. But I really hope it's good. Like, I like this one. I remember liking Below Zero. So I feel like, look at all those functionality QA technicians. But I hope it's good. Feel like they've got credit, you know. But sequels are always like, how's it gonna go? Man, I bet this goes on for a bit, you know? I wish I knew what that last achievement was. And it's hidden, so I mean, unless I want spoilers. You know what I could do is I could try and take some time and go around and look for eggs. That would be something I could do fairly easily without feeling like I needed to Google anything or look at what the achievement actually is. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Those credits were actually a lot shorter than I thought.
Welcome home to All Terra. Permission to land. will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
They're just like Wayland Yutani. Just like. All right. Well, that was great. That was you know, it was a great amount of time for wrapping that up. That's exciting. Okay. So, we will take a slight detour so that we can get our Dreamlight Valley stuff in before we hit Subnautica Below Zero on starting next week. So we're doing Dreamlight Valley for Sunday stream, and then really shouldn't have to interrupt Below Zero if it in fact is about 20 hours. Because I've been streaming between 3 and 5 hours lately. So, you know, if it's, let's just say it's an average of 4 hours, that should be about 5 streams. And if I have probably in the neighborhood of 2 to 3 weeks, fingers crossed we can get through it uninterrupted. And then we can take a slight break again for the next Dreamlight Valley event stuff. And then we can do Subnautica 2. So that's great. Okay, then. I think that's everything. I mean, it's weird to be like, and that's the end of the game. Have a good night, everybody. But I guess that's kind of what we're doing. So, anyway. Yeah. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. All of those things. And, yeah, you know, come hang out and we'll laugh at silly stuff and be ridiculous together and have all the chaos and risky behavior. And, yeah, thanks for hanging out. I always appreciate your company. And I hope you have a lovely day, night, time, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I will see you next time. Yeah, thanks. And I'll see you then, too.